on this computer. All right, boys. Episode 6. We are back. We are ready. Tonight is going to be a little bit more of a casual hangout sesh. We're going to play a little this or that. Some could be tennis related. Some might be non-tennis related. But we're going to have a little fun with this. Pat, I'm going to need you to behave tonight. But we're going to have a good time. So, this or that. I'm going to go first. Here's my this or that. Green clay in Florida. So Futures green clay or Illinois hard courts. Futures events.
Oh my God.
But are we talking about like Florida Frank Veltri sprinkler watering system?
No.
Florida Futures green clay courts or Illinois hard courts.
Oh man.
Pat, go first.
I mean, I gotta go with Florida clay courts. You know, that's what I'm on right now. But just the good ones, not the.
I'm
not
talking
the
Vero
ones.
Beach. I'm talking Vero Beach with seashells in the clay.
Oh, the seashell clay. Oh man.
I'm talking dry clay. I'm talking those kind of courts.
You know what's
Wild
what's
bounces,
tougher?
the kind that make JY launch a racket over the fence.
Oh, like that video I posted with
Yes.
that bad bounce?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. All right, so what do we got? What's our choice and why?
Is it Illinois hard courts?
I don't know. The cross breeze in Illinois, scary.
Do you remember those? Anyone play? Was it the high school at Edwardsville?
Yes.
Are we
pretty much
factoring in
what
the
I'm
heat
talking
too?
about.
Oh, heat as well.
Everyone went to the hospital in qualies. I remember that.
So
I remember Decatur. I had bed bugs at the hotel too.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm going Florida.
but
Florida
you also got to
clay.
factor this in too, the hotels that come with it, because do you remember the player hotel at Vero Beach, the one that had the seashells on the clay? It was like on the water.
I
Yeah,
slept in my
these
car.
are
I don't remember.
Dumb.
I slept in my car. I think I drove like 2 hours to and from wherever I was staying. So
There we go. The commute.
All right.
had tossed in the community. I'm definitely doing the Florida clay. You know what you're getting. You
Okay,
know what you're
facts.
getting. You're everybody is getting the same bad bounces. Everybody's getting the same, terrible ref calls. Everybody's getting all the good stuff. And at least there were windscreens. At least there was, consistency to the chaos. And so that's my pick.
And a bathroom on site.
Yes. You didn't have to drive back.
Yeah.
You didn't have to drive or go to the woods. So that's
All
really
right.
good.
All right, JY, what's your answer?
Oh man, yeah, I'll go Florida clay just because I grew up on it, so I knew what that disaster was like.
Okay, Pat, final choice.
Yeah, Florida clay.
Yes. Trizzy?
I'm gonna go Florida clay Vero Beach because it's the only tournament that I ever got to the last round of qualifying, and I have no idea how I did it. So I'm going with that one.
See the results.
Those bad bounces are an equalizer.
Illinois was I think I spent like 10 hours in Illinois. I flew in, I played a match, I lost, and I booked a flight, and I was like, I need to leave. This is the worst place ever.
It's also wickedly depressing because it's in the middle
It's
of
so bad. It's
in the middle of
depressing.
absolute nowhere. And it's so sad. It's sad there.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
No offense to people who live in Illinois. Yeah.
And you know what? How about this for a twist? So my first futures win was Peoria, Illinois. Did you guys ever play there?
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so I mean that was like the Florida sprinkler system, clay courts, bad bounce everywhere, and I mean it's in the middle of Illinois. It was, I think I ate at, oh my God, it's like I forget what place. I got to remember what I ate at. It's not like a Denny's, but it was the only place I could eat. It wasn't a Denny's, but it was a Charlie's or something. Could it be?
Something like
it was
that.
just. It was so depressing. I won the tournament, and no one gave me a ride back to the hotel. I waited 45 minutes with the trophy on the grass, waiting for the hotel to pick me up. Because I mean, we're talking about like 15 years ago, so it's not like you had
Oh, yeah.
Ubers or anything. So I
Right.
didn't have a taxi number.
Oh,
I got
rough.
the next one. Pat is gonna love this one, and this is gonna be a great debate. So I'm gonna stay on the futures topic.
Okay.
We know that with futures events, we didn't really live the life of luxury. This or that, Pat, you ready?
Mhm.
Panda Express or Chick-Fil-A?
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
This is gonna be a battle because I already know what Pat's gonna say.
You know I'm gonna say Panda Express, and you know JY's gonna say Chick-fil-A.
Well, okay. Panda Express, probably you get some better meals for a tennis player there.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, better overall flavors.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't even have the funds to do this or that for that. I was whipping it in what was it? One of those like crock pots. You know,
You
that
had the
get,
crock.
like,
You had one of the crock pots. Nice.
yeah, like 10. You get it for like $10. I was cooking like I was cooking pasta, oatmeal in there. You know, that's what I was living on, carb heavy diet. And then I would like grill up chicken.
We gotta
using
we
the,
we gotta
what's
pick.
called- Oh man, a
We
Panda
gotta pick, and what's our why?
Panda.
Gary says
There we
Panda.
go.
All right, JY.
Are we playing a tournament or we're just eating there?
No, you're
Now,
at
if we're
a
just
tournament. It's
eating, you go
tournament week.
Chick-fil-A a million
All right.
It's
times.
tournament
All right.
week.
Tournament week, Panda.
Panda.
I'm going Panda too.
I'm so happy with you guys.
The orange chicken is so good.
I have
And the
the
amount of food you get too, like you fill up.
I have a good this or that. You guys played like a lot of US. JY, I know you traveled. Pat, you traveled a bit. You did South Africa, right, Trizzy?
Yeah.
So you we're familiar with like balls for the most part in the States, like equipment wise, match balls. So you use primarily Wilson US Open almost across all the US futures.
Yeah.
This is like a more versatile category. So I've had Babolat, I've had Slazengers, I've had Technofibers, I've had Wilson, I've had Tree Torn. Now that's 4. Let's just do a this or that, and then we can eliminate whichever ones. We'll do a multiple choice this or that. I don't know if that's allowed for this or that, but
we can do it.
Okay.
We should eliminate Technofiber because Trizzy is going to be biased.
Biased, yeah. Okay. Wilson's the common. So okay, if you guys have ever played with Tree Torn, or have you ever played with Babolat, like Babolat ball?
Babolat Gold is the worst ball ever.
Oh man,
I go Babolat.
I go
prefer
Babolat.
the Babolat. I go Babolat over the Tree Torn in a million.
Same.
Have any of you guys ever played? I played once in France with these Tretorn balls that were almost like not totally pressureless, but they had this white fuzz inside of it. So when you broke the ball, it was like just snowing.
Yeah.
I'm like, who thought of this? It was sea level.
Did you all ever play with high altitude balls?
Yes.
Yep.
Those are brutal too.
Yeah.
I have only played high altitude once in Mexico, and okay, so high altitude question for you guys. Do you go higher tension or lower tension?
Higher.
Lower.
Yeah, because you can serve 160 miles per hour, and you're serving and volleying at high altitude.
Yeah, so serving volleying, I played this event, and I strung rackets higher and lower. The higher ones literally couldn't do anything with the ball. Lower, at least I felt like I could grip it a little bit, and even though it like trampoline a little bit, I felt like the string would kind of grip it. So I dropped like 8 pounds, and it felt way better.
With the pressureless balls?
Yeah, with the pressureless balls.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
10-point rallies or serve and volley?
Serve and volley, get out of here.
JY's torn. Serve and volley.
10-point rally? You mean 10-shot rally?
10
shot
shot
rallies.
rally.
Yeah, 10 shot rallies. Longer rally or serve and volley?
Do you know me? Do you even know me?
Okay, so
Have you-
Gary's going with the serve and volley.
Obviously.
Okay.
Who
Something
am I
that
playing?
Oh, that's smart. See, now that's when you know the tactician
All
is
right,
coming
let's
out.
make this interesting. Let's make this interesting. Pat, serve and volley against JY and Gary, or longer rally against either one of them. What are you picking? This or that? JY's the this, Gary's the that. Give us what are you doing against each of them, and then let's get a little interesting here.
Well, I'm not going to serve and volley against Patrick because he just loved to slap at target. So I want to just stay back and grind him down to where he's like, I hate this rally. I hate it. I got it. Ball keeps coming back.
I want to get into a slice cross rally with you, JY. That's it.
You have no chance.
Oh,
So Pat, what are you doing? What are you doing against JY?
Man, that's
JY's,
a tough one.
JY's
That's
so ready for this. JY's ready to fight back.
I mean, I think. Oh, that's a tough one because realistically, I would have to change it up because JY would.
Nope. You gotta pick one. Gotta pick one, and why
Alright.
you beating him?
Well, I know
Alright.
what you did when you beat me. I still remember.
What did I do? I completely forgot.
Okay,
Nope, I
so
need an answer. Need an answer.
I'm gonna say serve and volley. I'm gonna kick to your backhand and come in.
well, it's funny the day that you beat me, you couldn't do that because we couldn't do that. Do you remember the temperatures got to like literally 40
30.
degrees?
It was freezing.
30,
I think we were
35,
grinding.
32.
We were
So-
grinding.
We actually couldn't hit a first serve because it was so cold. If you hit it flat, it never dropped. It never like you couldn't get any spin. It just went straight to the net. So we had to just start with a kick serve, and then Patrick was just slapping forehands and just literally just slapping me away left and right, and then a random drop shot out of nowhere. And I'm just like, he
good old
must
days.
have drop shot me 30 times because it was so cold the ball wouldn't bounce. Yeah, I broke a racket.
All right, Pat, what are you doing against Gary?
Oh man. I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna grind against both of them. That's it. I'm a grinder. I'm a grinder at the end of the day. I'm 5'8". I'm not coming to the net.
At heart, I'm a grinder. I love that. You know what's so interesting? So one of the things that when I was actually playing on the circuit, I actually didn't know how to volley. It was the weakest part of my game. And so after basically once I started like coaching more and doing all that, I actually learned how to volley, develop volleys. And now like when I play, I serve and volley 50% of my points on average. That's what I try to do. And it's so interesting because I wish I'm 6'4", I'm like 215, 220. I wish somebody had come to me when I was, in college and been like, why are you trying to rally from the back on clay, you idiot? And I wish somebody had just approached me at a younger age and just given me that advice and like helped me develop volley skills. But, you learn as you get older. So, So serve and volley across the board. Doesn't matter who. I'm serving volley. I don't want
doesn't matter who it is.
Doesn't matter. You give me Rafa, I'm cressing it up. I'm going to serve volley all day.
He probably wouldn't pass you. At least he probably wouldn't pass you at all.
No, never.
All right.
You guys see? Yeah, never mind. I was gonna see the highlights from yesterday. It was yesterday, right? The Rafa one. Yeah. So there was like a bunch of the highlights, and it's like the tennis TV post was the perfect return game doesn't, and then it like cuts off exist, and it's Rafa shank returning 3 forehand winners on the ad side, and you're like, all right. I mean, like I wouldn't say perfect. I would say like there's definitely some luck involved. There's mostly frame on 2 of those forehands, but it is what it is. It was funny.
Yeah, tennis TV really needs to step up their content.
All right, we're gonna stay on the topic of this or that for futures because I feel like it's so entertaining, and I can think of so many this or that futures scenarios, and I'm just gonna keep firing them.
We're really motivating players to give it a shot at the pro circuit.
All right, so here's the this or that. Here's the this or that. housing or free hotel?
Free hotel, just
Free
nonstop.
Free hotel.
Free hotel. You never have to deal with it. Okay, I loved the housing.
Oh yeah, but housing, you have
experiences.
free meals.
Yeah, but that's not what people really don't get this. I think when they opt for the housing, you are obligated to have meals with the family. You are obligated. You have to, right? You have to be a good person, and so they're putting you up. You can't just selfishly show up to their house and be like, "Give me the grub. I'm going to my room. I'm just gonna watch Netflix and stretch." You can't do
Gary
that.
pretty much just said he's not a good person.
No, it's like you can't not be a good person is what I'm saying. It's like you have to be a good person. So when you're grinding, on the future circuit and you play in the heat and you've done singles and doubles and you had a practice and you get home and then you have to, BS with Jane and Bob for 4 hours about their experiences with tennis at the country club. You're like, I'd rather do anything else. Please, God, give me anything else.
Which one do you guys think I was picking?
Housing.
Yeah, you're doing housing.
Housing. You like?
I feel like Chizzy would love
you.
to just meet the people, talk to them, and just have a great time, and be like the cousin that's at the house.
Yeah,
So-
that's literally what I was.
Oh man.
But answering the same questions every single. I love my housing for the most part, but answering those same questions every week of like, oh, when are you going to get a real job? How much money are you making? Like, what are you
How
doing?
broke are you?
How broke are you?
I will
Why
say
are you
that
doing this?
That's like, I'm depressed. I'm $9,000 in debt. I'm single. Like,
$9,000. That's it. Come on,
That's
we
it,
know it's
yeah.
way more.
We all know it's way more than that.
Yeah.
oh my God. My
Yeah, but I will
cheeks hurt
say-
right now.
With housing is like, if you did go back to them the next year, then it's different, right? Because they already know you,
100%.
so
Yes.
they're not asking you those same questions. They leave you alone a little bit more,
Yes.
and so it's better the second and third game.
I got
I've had
another
some
one on the
great
housing
housing
topic.
though. I've had some great housing.
I've had some really cool housing as well.
Incredible
All right.
experiences.
Are you staying in Pat's Honda Civic or Honda Accord, or a Motel 6 with bugs?
Oh, the Honda Civic, 100. I slept in
It
my
was a
Subi.
Subaru Legacy. It was a Subaru Legacy.
I slept in my Subi too. I mean, at one point you have to do it.
Yeah,
I
part of
never
the story.
slept in a car.
You aren't
Well,
living. You're not living.
Were you really on tour then, Chris?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I made Team Trizzy t-shirts. I made $2,000 off of those, and that was
That's
part
solid.
of my. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
I have one that I think a lot of people can connect with and resonate with. String your own sticks using the Pro Stringer or some device that you have, or trust the
That's
club.
a really good one.
Trust the club to string your sticks.
I'm gonna answer this first. If I had one of those, I would have definitely strung my own, because the amount of times that I would get rackets back where it's just like the strings are like this, they're like not even straightened out. The tie offs, the string is this long, and I'm like cutting my finger and bleeding. The tension is beyond
is
off.
always.
The weave is like over on like 3 strings. I'm like hitting the balls flying off. It's like the worst thing ever. Or I've had one once. I forget what racket it was, but I had a really unique string pattern, and they missed a grommet.
Oh
They
yeah.
missed the grommet. I was like, okay,
wow.
That's cool. There's like a shared hole, and they didn't know.
Yeah.
And then some countries will intentionally screw up your rackets if you're playing one of their local guys too. Yeah.
100%.
yeah.
I've had that. I had that in Vietnam. I had that, and so I had to cut.
I had it
cut
in
the strings
Poland.
out. Yeah. That's so interesting. So definitely.
Yeah, I traveled with the Pro Stringer.
That's the way.
Amazing. I would always try to room with somebody who had it so that I could string them up. Or you find one of the Futures guys, because I would always trust one of the Futures guys to string the stick over the club, because you know you're going to get back. At least you're going to get it back within a reasonable amount of time, first of all, because sometimes the clubs will just be like, oh, we didn't get to it. And then the other time is like, if you know the person, you know that they're going to try their best, and they're probably calibrating, or they'll tell you it's plus minus like X amount of pounds, so you can adjust accordingly. And so that's, I think, super, super helpful. And then there's a consistency to it, right? Like the biggest thing is when you travel and if you don't have the Pro Stringer and if you don't have a portable stringer, is like 1 week you're playing with, let's say, you're playing with like a 50 or a 52, and then you pull out the stringer and it's 42. That's a big difference. 8 pounds is a massive difference. Just pick up a stick and play with it. So yeah, definitely would always opt for.
Shout out Ruben, Pro Stringer.
Yeah, Ruben Statham. You guys should have seen me go through the Pro Stringer in immigration in Israel. That was it opened it up and looked at it.
Took it apart. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they took it apart.
That block that looks like a lot more than the block. Yeah.
Yep.
What are all these weird buttons here?
Yep.
JY is just packing a weapon going into.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was 20 minutes of me just sitting there, just watching them just do every test known to man.
Yeah, terrifying.
Oh man, I had another one.
Ooh, man,
you got one? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, check your sticks or take them on, and deal with.
I always carried them on. I never checked.
Yeah, I always took them on.
I always carried my bag on.
Okay, and then,
I gave up at some point and checked them. I at some point I was like, you know what? I don't feel like it. I'm just checking them. I'll restring when I get there. It's fine.
Yeah. So then that's the follow-up question is, do you fly with strung sticks or do you fly with unstrung sticks and just assume you're going to have to get them strung when you land?
So I probably shouldn't say this on here because I had a really good idea and it's patent pending, so nobody can take this. I wanted to develop a tennis bag that had a section where it was like suction. So it didn't. What do you mean you did that? I didn't want it to like affect the stringing. I wanted to like make a bag though that I thought it was a great idea, but I don't know how tension. That maintains tension in a bag. They're like, I don't know how it would work, but that would be
still the heat and everything would change it as well.
Yeah,
I don't know how I would do it, but I always thought that was a cool idea to so it doesn't change the tension.
I looked into that. I don't have you actually tried to patent it? Because I looked into the flight regulations. You can't have a pressurized container for be checked, because I had looked into this as well because I thought of it. I thought it was a brilliant idea. And then when I actually started doing the logistics of it, you can't have a pressurized container be checked because it could explode in the pressure changes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I have my next this or that. You ready? It's not tennis related.
Go on.
Corona or Modelo?
Oh, for a second there, I thought we were talking about vaccines, because that would be an interesting one.
We're not going down that arrow hole.
You could have been Moderna, So.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Which one? Corona or Modelo?
Corona Lime.
Yeah.
Yes, Corona Lime. I personally only drink straight liquor. I don't like wine or beer.
Gary, can we calm down? That wasn't a choice.
Well, JY's in the same boat, especially as a new father. I'm sure like sipping a nice whiskey, JY, at the end of a stressful week that's nice. That's got to be nice. Yeah, some nice whiskey stones. Ooh.
Problem is, I got to be ready to be up at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m. So got to be careful right now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right. Anybody else have any good this or that's? JY, Pat, you got any? Any last remaining this or that's?
Ooh, okay. Let's keep it simple. Cap or headband or bandana or no cap? We would do, I guess, cap or no cap when you play.
Cap.
Cap as I'm wearing. I wish I could pull off a bandana. I really wish I could have pulled one off. I couldn't pull off a bandana.
It's not me. But hat. I'm a
There's
hat.
Just no way.
Wait, do you rock a hat indoors? Trizzy, I know you do. JY, do you rock a hat indoors? No, right?
I don't like wearing hats, so when I don't have to, I don't wear one.
Yeah, I'm the same. Pat?
I wear a hat inside. Yeah. Because the glare, there's like different lighting and everything. You know, I try to keep everything the same.
Consistent. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Ugh.
yeah.
Trizzy just
How about
dipped.
this? Window seat or aisle seat on a plane?
Oh, aisle, baby.
Window.
All day.
Window.
Get that
I don't.
extra
I don't
leg
fit.
room.
I don't really fit in planes.
Yeah, me
Window.
neither, but
I'm small and I just sleep on the window. It's good.
that's so
Nobody
nice.
interrupts me. Yeah.
I
Chick-fil-A.
hate the thought of not being able to go to the bathroom or get something from
too.
my bag. I just feel like I'm in prison. Well,
Yeah.
gosh, everyone's going to take this the wrong way now because I even made that comment. But yeah, I just feel stuck. Okay, I
Yeah.
feel stuck.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely agree with that. I also like the ability to stretch out the legs into the aisle, and then and you also get first dibs. You get to talk to the stewardesses, when they're like rolling back. Can I get an extra water? Can I get some extra food? I know you guys have a whole stash. Just feed me. Just
Is
feed me.
that during your
How
single
often
days?
did you do
during
that,
your
Gary?
single days, Gary?
Oh yeah.
So this or that, single on the road during futures or relationship on the road during futures?
Oh man.
Single.
I would opt for that. I would definitely opt single.
Yeah.
Happily
Definitely.
married man.
Now
I was married
yes.
on the road. It sucked.
Yeah, no, it's tough when you're on the road and you have a relationship. It's tough.
Rough.
It's really tough.
Yeah. It was traveling and experiencing other cultures and stuff. You're like, it's tough to keep the relationship, but I kept one, and it was definitely hard. I know.
So
Pat
Gary,
also
when
was super hard.
So when you talked to the stewardess, did you prefer the blonde or the brunette ones?
I thought we were gonna keep it PG here, Trizzy.
Oh, it's just hair. It's just hair color.
Well, why don't you answer it, Trizzy?
Yeah.
Brunette. I'm choosing
Yeah,
brunette.
yeah.
Smart.
I'm
Smart
always
man.
choosing brunettes. Always.
Smart man. I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Pat.
Brunette.
Smart man.
Mm-hmm.
Jay White.
Let's just go across the board there. Brunette.
Smart man. Looks like
Everybody's smart.
we all have a place to stay tonight.
All right.
Before we leave, it's not really like a this or that, but I know we'll go back to tennis. We had our fun. Before we leave, we are going to build I've seen people do this before. We're going to build our ideal tennis player. So kind of like a this or that, but we're going to build our ideal player. And we'll finish with this. We'll start with JY. Serve. Who are you taking? I think I already know, but I'm going to let you go first with this one.
Isner.
Ooh, interesting.
Wait, does his height translate into the rest of the game as well?
No, just the serve.
Just serve.
So you're only tall on the serve, or you have his service motion at your height?
You have the
What?
serve.
No, you have the serve.
You
I have
have the
his serve
serve.
statistics at my ideal height.
Yeah.
You have his, yeah, you have the
I love that. How technical he got there. Real quick.
I
Am
need
I
to know.
still 5'8"? Am I still 5'8" with that serve? Is that what you're?
yeah, right. Okay, so you get the stats. Wow, JY choosing Isner. Interesting. I thought you would have taken your boy.
I mean, Isner's the greatest server of all time. Stats prove it.
Karlovic though dominates the ace category. I don't know.
He does. All right, so Pat, what are you choosing?
I'm just thinking about being taller. Just me at 6'5", unbeatable.
Oh man, untouchable.
Patrick serve at 6'5".
Cranking
Pat.
it.
Who are you picking? Who's serve?
Wait, still me?
Yeah.
Yes, you got
Oh.
to pick.
Raonic.
Oof, I like that. Oh, peak Raonic.
Peak Raonic.
Peak Raonic.
Uninjured.
Okay, Gary.
I like that.
Uninjured.
Oh man, I like Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete. That was down low 40, didn't matter. Crank out 4 aces, couple of non-returns. You know, it was kind of beautiful. That's where I want to go with.
I am going to join JY and select Isner as well.
I like that.
I mean, how many 7-6 matches did that man have? It's crazy. All right. Forehand. Who are we choosing, JY?
Del Potro.
Beautiful.
God, JY's player right now is an absolute stud. It literally just hits. It's just one.
Just
ball.
winners left and right.
Just cranking balls.
One ball.
Oh man.
JY's average rally length on the year is 1.5.
You're creating the opposite player of yourself.
Yeah, well, I didn't make it to the Pro Tour, so yeah.
All right, Pat, your turn.
Forehand. I'm gonna go with my boy Tiafo just for fun.
I like that.
Okay.
Oh man.
Just keep in mind, there's also gonna be like another trick question at the end that's gonna have an impact on the strokes you've selected.
Oh man, that's tough. Federer peak. It's just magical. Just watching that connection.
That got real deep.
Yeah. Just imagine that, like this right here, where he's as he floats through contact, just makes me feel things.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. You guys aren't gonna expect this. I'm going with Nick Kyrgios.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Full slap.
I'm going with Nick Kyrgios. I'm going Nick Kyrgios. All right. Backhand.
Oh man.
JY.
Djokovic.
Love that.
Yeah, that's kind of a.
You know who's okay? I'll finish and then just let me come back and just say one kind of or my
caveat.
1A backhand. Yeah, because there's something in there. But go ahead, you guys go.
So Novak. All right, you going Novak backhand. Pat.
JY's just going with like the right answers.
No, okay, fine. Okay,
He's just going
this
up
one.
here.
I want the fun
You can
answers.
keep it. You can keep it.
No. I'll go with the other one because it's Del Potro pre-wrist surgeries.
Okay.
So maybe we should build our player without the top like obvious choices. Like no, our answer cannot be Fed, Nadal, or Djokovic.
No, come on. Come on. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Okay. JY gets Novak. All right, Pat, who you got?
No, I'll take Del Potro. You guys are yelling at me. Del Potro pre-wrist surgeries.
Well, then I feel like the guy.
All right, Pat, go. Pat, go.
I'll-
We got
I'll
to
take-
finish this up so
I'll
JY
take,
can now go be a dad.
I'll take Kudla's backhand.
He's literally just picking
I'm
College Park.
I'm building a
He's
College
building
Park
OG
player.
College Park team.
Or my
man.
backhand. I think my backhand's better than Kudla's. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
I like
Let's be honest.
that.
I'm
Okay,
very
Gary,
cocky
go.
about my backhand.
Oh man.
Backhand.
Well, listen, I as a Russian am obviously going to go with Marat Safin. I mean, if
Oh yeah.
You love him. All right.
Well,
I just want my player to be cool, so I'm choosing Gasquet.
oh, okay.
Ooh,
I
nice.
got Nick Kyrgios
Risky.
forehand, Gasquet backhand, Isner serve. I think my player right now would beat any of your players. All right, return to serve.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay.
JY.
I mean, so I'm not going to say Novak, so I'll just go Agassi.
Yeah, I think
JY
like that.
going off his stats.
I mean, that's tough not to go Novak right there.
Yeah, you kind of got to go Novak, but
I guess
JY,
Agassi across the board.
Novak. JY
No,
Novak.
I said Agassi. I go on
Agassi.
Agassi. Just to not pick Novak.
That's a good one. All right, Pat.
Nobody
thinking.
returns
Hold on.
well. Nobody
All right, we'll
returns
skip
well.
you.
at college
Gary,
ball.
go.
I want my returns again. I want my returns. I just want to be taller. I'll beat everyone.
Oh my god!
All right, Gary.
I
All
love
right,
you,
so
Pat.
Pat's picking A taller
himself.
version of himself.
Since we're not allowed to do the
Pick
big
whoever
three,
you want.
No, like I would say, I like Agassi. I also want to go back to the original forehand since we're not doing top three. I would say
Nope.
Gonzalez.
You've already picked it. We've moved on. We already had.
Can I switch mine to Golbis?
This is like Bill.
Yes.
This is like Build-A-Bear. Let's go. We gotta keep the party going.
Okay. I'm going Agassi as well. Sorry.
I'm going Andy Murray.
Ooh,
right.
delicious.
Oh, Murray's a good choice.
My player is not losing.
Okay.
My player is stacked right now.
If your
All
player
right.
played my player, you wouldn't even hit a ball.
Well, I guess we both have Isner as our server. All right. Kraft. Who are you choosing for Kraft?
Fabrice
skills.
Santoro.
Benoit.
Geez, good choice. Yeah, Santoro.
Fabrice Santoro is an amazing choice.
Yeah.
JY?
Santoro, yeah.
Oh man, Santoro. They already got Santoro, both of them.
Yeah.
Benoit.
Dude, that's actually a
Lord Pear.
we got to finish this up. I mean, Santoro's the obvious one. Who's got sick? I mean, I would probably go with Benoit. I would probably go the same with you. I mean, he's just it's pretty sick. All right,
It's
and
magical.
the last one that determines also the qualities. Who are you taking mentally? Overall, the mental aspect of how they approach a match.
Can't pick
Davidenko.
Rafa. Ooh,
Wait,
Davidenko's a good one though.
Who did you say?
Who picked
Steph?
what?
I said Davidenko.
Davidenko. Oh yeah, the way just like business. I'm taking the quarters, take the payout.
Yeah.
I've already booked the flight the week before. Actually, the
Exactly.
season before. I don't care where I'm going.
All right.
Intentionally sell a set to Federer and then win the match.
JY,
Brilliant.
JY chose Rafa.
No, I said you can't choose Rafa because I mean that's
Okay.
too
That's
easy.
it,
So
yeah.
I'm saying Leighton Hewitt.
I love that.
Yeah, Hewitt would be mine.
That's a good one. All right, so Hewitt. I actually like that one a lot. I loved Hewitt. Pat, you're choosing Hewitt as well?
Hewitt for sure. He was the only guy I was starstruck around going to tournaments.
You're not choosing yourself on this one?
Oh yeah, myself. Never mind. If I'm 6'5", myself for everything.
Okay. And Gary.
Wait, sorry. Who did you say again, Pat? I was writing all this down because I find this amazing.
Hewitt.
They both chose Hewitt.
Hewitt or
so
Davidenko. Or
Davidenko.
Davidenko.
I like that one. I actually had recently watched a bunch of like peak Borg, just like robotic, level-headed, beautiful. Like the intensity was so real. Yeah.
You know who sorry, Tracy, to cut you off, but who deserves recognition in that same category is Mats Wilander.
Yes, exactly. Love that.
All right. My answer is gonna throw everybody off. But there's
gosh, who's he gonna say?
Also
Prime.
curious. Also
Prime.
curious.
No. Prime. I'm talking prime on-court approach. This is
Andy Roddick.
This is the player in their prime. God, I love Roddick. I would love to meet him. I would love to shake his hand and buy him a beer. I think it would just be so much fun to sit with him. My prime player that I'm picking is Serena Williams. In her prime, she was just eating people alive.
Yeah.
Let's stick with the ATP side, please. Thank you.
That's gonna have to be edited out.
I'm just saying.
I had to throw the curveball. I like it though.
I had to throw it in there. All right, boys. All right, guys. This or that. This is fun. I had a lot of fun. This is it. My cheeks literally hurt. I feel like I've just been smiling the entire time. This was a lot of fun. A little this or that. If you guys have any things that you want to add in the comments, a little this or that, we'll be happy to answer them. Gary, tell the people what to do.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And anything else?
I'm gonna go change a diaper.
Subscribe.
Like, share.
Like, share.
And JY is gonna go change the diaper.
Change
All right,
that
boys,
diaper.
All right, boys. This is a lot of fun. Everybody, have a good night. And until next time.
Until next time.
Later.
See you.